tripped out. Alright. Gotta figure something out to keep it online. So the problem I'm having on this chiller is circuit 2 has a bad fan motor. And it's tripping out high head pressure. Circuit 1 has a bad discharge pressure switch, and it's not allowing the fan to come on. The unit is running extremely high head pressure, but this is not accurate, and I just heard the compressor making weird noises, so I shut it off. So I gotta figure out how I can get circuit 1 I might take the fan off of circuit 2 and put it on circuit 1, since circuit 1 running fine. And I gotta figure something out because they don't have no cooling from the chiller. See, the leaving chill water is 63.5. Set point is 44.0. But circuit, let's see, ambient 50. Yeah, the circuit 1 is on the other side. That's the one with the faulty discharge pressure sensor, not allowing the fan to come on. And circuit 2 fan is seized up pretty much, and it's not working. So I gotta figure something out to try to get this cooling. I'll give you an update. I started cleaning it with my thermostat screwdriver, but you need to keep like little things like thermostat wire and whatnot in your pocket, so you'll be able to clean. Get inside here and clean it. I'm about to clean it, see, get it a little better. I hope this works. I believe it's gonna work, but I'm still gonna order a new switch. It's got some water on it. Pretty good. We're gonna see what happens. Plug it in. Hopefully it'll work. Let's go try and see what the discharge pressure reading now that I clipped it. I hope it's reading. Let's see. 0. Well, that's not good. Well, let's see. I'm gonna kill the power and turn it back on and see what happens. Well, I see the problem now that I look closer. That's the problem. So I'm gonna skin this back and I'm gonna try to fix it and see if I can get something going. I'll give you an update. Since this sensor wire is all cracked up, I am about to attempt something I never did before to see if I can get this pressure transducer to work. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna see if it works. We're gonna see if it works. Yep. Well, this is what I created, so we're gonna see if it works. Gonna see if it works. I believe it's gonna work, but I gotta try something. Let's see. Nope, that did not work. Alright, that didn't work. I am having to swap fans from one circuit to the other because that fan motor is bad, and this circuit, I believe circuit 2 has a bad, no, circuit 1 has a bad discharge pressure transducer. So I'm taking the fan off of circuit 1 and putting it on circuit 2 because circuit 2 has a bad fan, and it has blown like a fuse on each circuit. So I gotta take the fuses and put them on circuit 2 to get at least one circuit running so I can make some more repairs. To get the system up and operational, I had to remove the fan motor from circuit number 1, place it on circuit number 2 because circuit number 2 was running fine. The only problem is the VFD fan motor is not operating correctly. And it had 2 blown fuses from that motor being failed. So I took the good motor from that circuit because it has a bad discharge pressure transducer reading 0, so it's not allowing this fan to come on. So I placed it over here. I have the bad fan motor right here. I've taped up the wires for this circuit 1. So instead of putting a new fan motor on that circuit, we're gonna put a new fan motor on this circuit, as well as a discharge pressure transducer to get circuit 1 back up and running. But now they'll have at least circuit 2 running and operating until I can get, or somebody can get the repairs done on this circuit. We are back up and running. I changed the fan. That's at 63.8. See how low it'll get. They got 2 compressors on this stage, so that'll drop down. But second compressor just kicked in, so I'm gonna just watch it lower. And I took the fan motor off of circuit 1 because it's already bad. There's no point for me to put it back in. I'm gonna drop it down. So I gotta quote a discharge pressure transducer for circuit 1 and a new fan motor. Circuit 2 running. I got voltage going, leaving the contactor coming to this fan, but it's not coming on. And I think problem is that right there, it's hard. So I gotta script this, make some new wire connections, and the fan should come up and run. Well, I found the real problem. This wire right here next to my drive on, which wire is it? It's a cut wire here somewhere. It's one of these 3 wires. It's cut. This one. That's gotta go right there. And the F001 alarm will come off and my fan should start up. The VFD ain't the problem. As soon as I unwired the low side going to the motor, the F001 alarm for overcurrent left. So it's something in that wire that's causing that drive to trip out. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find something rubbing out. Might be over there, or something rubbing out causing this drive to trip. So I'm gonna trace this wire down real quick and see if I can get the other fan up and going. Well, I have went through all the steps. I've isolated the wiring, the drive. I found a problem with the wire cut for the drive. I fixed that. I isolated the wires at the VFD. Went through all the wiring, and the last step I did was isolate the motor. The motor is the problem. You see the VFD? I ain't got the F001 alarm anymore, so they're gonna need a new inverter duty motor for this unit to get up and going for the fan. And then here's the motor. It's the one right here. I already replaced that motor and put it over there because I got a bad discharge pressure transducer on this circuit 1 right there. But I'm about to go to my next job.